Over the past decade or so, Roombas have comfortably found their spot in the meme universe. You've probably seen cats riding them, and you've also probably seen knives attached to them. Many of these knife Roombas, however, are just low-tech agents of chaos. They randomly roam around unpredictably with a passive knife. However, can we take it one step further? Can we tame this beast and actively make it seek out destruction? In this video, I'll be showing you a Roomba that can slash car tires. To make a tire slashing Roomba, we need to solve two problems. First, we need to find a way to control a Roomba so it can find a tire. Then, we need a mechanism that's powerful enough to actually stab the tire. Controlling a Roomba is actually pretty straightforward. iRobot, the makers of the Roomba, actually make the robot easy to hack. This is because they have education versions of the robot that are used to teach students how to program. Using some clever code, I can make an Arduino become friends with the Roomba's internal computer, and I can also make this orange radio receiver become friends with the Arduino. This way, I can use a remote control to tell the Roomba to go wherever I want. Voila! We've now tamed the Roomba. Now, it needs to start stabbing stuff. Making a powerful stabbing mechanism was pretty hard. This is my first prototype. It's a knife on a 3D printed slider. The knife is held back by a trigger. When the servo motor lets go of the trigger, a rubber band propels the knife. This mechanism is pretty good, but it tends to rotate a lot due to its high center of gravity. You can see it's not very powerful. The second prototype aims to solve this problem by lowering the knife into a groove. I also used some more powerful rubber bands. Let's take a look. The mechanism still rotates, but it's still more powerful than version 1. Now, let's put it on a Roomba and see if it'll actually slash a tire. I'm going to start with a bike tire as a warm-up. It didn't work, so I'm going to try using a different knife. I went to a junkyard and bought a tire. When the guy asked me what I needed it for, I told him it was for a science experiment. And now for the moment of truth. As you can see, that didn't work out very well. The knife hits a tire at a weird angle. But even if it didn't, tires are designed to take abuse from the road, so it's going to take more than a knife and some rubber bands to slash this tire. Now, let me introduce you to a tool called the Ramset. It's basically a gun you can buy from Home Depot. You load a nail into it, and then a blank. When the trigger is pulled, it fires with enough force to drive a nail into concrete. Of course, the Ramset has safety features designed so it can only be used by a human. But, with a little bit of engineering, I was able to bypass these features. For legal reasons, I'm not going to explain how I did this. The first prototype was pretty clunky. I used a servo to drop the Ramset into a 3D printed block. This would trigger it remotely. It worked about 50% of the time and was very bad. For the second prototype, I bought a more powerful servo and used that to pull the trigger. It worked a lot better. Now, let's try it on the Roomba. Keep in mind, this thing sounds exactly like a gun, so I'm testing it in my basement so that the neighbors don't call the cops on me. Success! The nail went straight through the sidewall of the tire. If this was on your car, you'd have yourself a flat tire. Let's try it again. There we have it, folks. I'm now in possession of a Roomba that can disable a vehicle. Now, I really want to be able to slash my own car's tires with this robot, but tires can be pretty expensive for cars. So, I've decided to create a Patreon. These engineering projects can get pretty expensive, so if you want to support me, this is the best way to do so. Who knows, if I get enough support, maybe I can make a video of me slashing my own car's tires. For next time, I'm also considering adding a camera to the Roomba so that it can autonomously seek out a tire using artificial intelligence. But until then, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have a good day. Bye bye!